Okay, one last thing I want to discuss. I know I made a video about this earlier, and that is trans bias in the gay community. I know that when I talked to my therapist, this was a long time ago, he was like, trans issues and gay issues are two different things. He was like, he doesn't really know why people group those together. And I was thinking the same thing, like, you know, being trans doesn't mean you're gay. And it's like, some people would look at me and automatically assume I'm a lesbian. That makes me upset because I work so hard to prove that I'm a heterosexual male. Now, other trans people, uh, identify as gay, so this is not concerning them. This is concerning the people who are trans and fight hard to um, identify as heterosexual, and but people automatically assume that you're gay because you're trans, and when you transition, you fight for that heterosexual status. And he was telling me he doesn't know why they have uh, it grouped together because it's two different things. Now, um, like I wouldn't dare go to a gay club where people used to know me because they will automatically assume that I'm just like a really, really hard lesbian. It's like, no, I'm male. And I went to my ex-girlfriend's house one day to use the computer, and she had her friend there, and her friend was gay. And she let me in, and she's like, she called my girlfriend. She said, someone's at your house. And she's like, okay, that's so and so. She's like, oh, that's who that is. She was like, oh, I thought she was a punk. I mean, people uh confuse me for a gay guy all the time. I really don't care because I'm confident within my sexual orientation that if people confuse me for a gay guy, I really don't care. Like, at the end of the day, as long as I know that I sleep with women and women only, that's all that matters to me. But when she found out that I was a trans man, she automatically assumed that it was okay to call me she, and it was everything was she this and she that from that point on. It's like, treat me as a person that you physically see. If you see a physical male, then you call me he. To look the way I do, to have damn facial hair, sideburns, uh, no visible breasts, why the hell would you call me she? And I couldn't even get mad because I know a lot of gay people think like that. They just automatically think that you still one of them, even though you transition. Um, and a lot of the girls I used to talk to who are lesbians, I did cancel my Facebook and then got back on there after I transitioned. And I really tried to connect with my ex girlfriends. And I tell you, none of them want nothing to do with me. Like, I'll message them, and these were the people who like were the sweetest to me. You know, used to call me in the middle of the night. They would not have nothing to do with me. And I don't know if they're upset because I'm a man now, or they just, you know, transphobic. And it just shows how they try to group LGBT all that together, and it's like, sometimes gay people don't want to accept trans people, and then sometimes trans people don't want to accept gay people. And I don't know how I feel about all of this. When they didn't, call me back or text me back, I really don't give a fuck. Like, excuse my language. It is what it is. If you don't like my decision, then screw you. Life goes on. And I don't know. I'm always accepting of gay people, trans people, whatever. I'm a pretty open-minded guy. Uh, Even when I was in the gay community, I was like, why do they have the T on there? Because, first of all, I didn't know any trans people. Second of all, at the LGBT events, there's no trans people there. Like, you got the drag queens, but at the end of the day, they're not really trying to transition. They just like role playing. And I was like, why do they have that T on there? I never even knew it was so many trans people until I transitioned. And then, okay, I know I'm gonna offend a lot of people with this next story I'm about to tell. I'm real sorry, but I gotta get this off my chest. If I offend you, I'm sorry. I have nothing against gay dudes. But I have a friend who is gay, and he has like a hard time accepting me as male now because he hasn't seen me physically. Last time he saw me was high school. So he came out to me in high school and told me he was bisexual. I said, okay. I knew it, so he doesn't really have anybody to talk to because you know how closed-minded people are. So he talks to me, and he's on my Facebook, and I have my trans brothers on Facebook, you know, writing stuff on my wall. So one of my trans friends wrote something. I ain't gonna put his boy name out there. I ain't gonna put my dog name out there. But he transitioned really well. Uh, I can't even give you any more hints because people probably gonna know who I'm talking about. He had wrote something on my page. Here come my gay friend. Oh, what's up with so and so? I was like, he just one of my trans brothers. He was like, oh, I thought he was a real nigga. I was like, what you mean? I said, he is a boy. Like, what you trying to get at? And I guess he was saying because he's trans, he's not a real man. And he asked me stupid stuff all the time, and I set him off real good. He would be like, if you were a real nigga, what would you think of me? I said, first of all, I am a man. Second of all, I want to think much more of you than I already do because I just don't swing that way. And like I said, if I offend people, I'm sorry. This is nothing against gay dudes, but I have a bone to pick with him because you're trying to find what a real man is. I'm not one of those people who say, well, you're a real man if you do this. You're not a real man if you don't do that. So why would you start that conversation? I'm not that one type of person who think I'm better than another dude because I sleep with only women or because I identify as heterosexual. So, and I know you wouldn't like it if somebody told you that. So why would you try to, you know, make me and my other guy, trans brother, feel lower than you because we weren't born male? Okay, and if you want to be technical and say that because we're not real men because we weren't born men, um real men don't go around arching their, it's just you want to be technical. Real men don't go around arching their eyebrows and talking about I'm a bad bitch and getting duped in the booty. I'm sorry, like if you want to be technical. Like I don't believe in those uh closed minded assumptions about what a real man is and isn't. Okay. I don't believe in that. But since you wanted to go there, you know, let's talk about you and what you do. And since society want to see me as a real man because I wasn't born man, uh, they wouldn't consider you a real man either. Arch your eyebrows and say I'm a bad bitch and I be shaking my ass to Nicki Minaj. I mean, he really set me off, and I just let him have it. And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and I was like, I mean, it just goes to show you the way that gay people, how they really, some of them, how they really view trans people. Like I said, if I offended somebody with this video, I'm so sorry, but I had to address that. Like, since we want to go there with the real man stuff, I can't take a guy who acts feminine, who doesn't do anything masculine, to tell me I'm not a real man because I wasn't born man, and you are the most feminine guy I know. I can't deal with that. I'm sorry, but anybody who had any experience with other gay people since transitioning, let me know. I know I've completely taken myself out of the gay community because it was just so much damn drama. But I really want to know what you guys think because I sorry I had to set him straight. Like that was not right at all. But I didn't let it upset me because it's him. Like I don't care. But let me know.